roles as a restaurant consultant is to take the time to show a restaurant owner, a general manager, a host, a server, to look through the guest's eyes. And what does that mean? That means to, and sometimes actually, take off the hat, the apron, the name tag, and to walk through the doors as a guest. What do you see? What do you not see? Sit at that table over there. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you hear. Let's look at things through the guest's eyes, trying to create that different perspective that often we have to take blinders down as a restaurant owner or worker and see things as the guest would see them. So recently I decided to correlate this rationale into a hobby. Now, a lot of factors came into this. This is the video I've been wanting to make for a while, but I didn't know exactly how I was going to do it, how I was going to approach it. But a couple of things happened the last couple of days that kind of directed me to where I am right now. The first is conversations I've had with my buddy Ryan, aka Cards and Recreation. And I'm sure many of you have a good friend or friends in the hobby that you text or message pictures of cards to. You're just talking about cards. Hey, I picked this up. What do you think about this one? It's like, this one's this much? Just whatever. You all know how it goes. We all have those friends. The beauty of the hobby, right? And we were looking at some 90's inserts. He collects Jay Buhner and Felix Hernandez. I collect Edgar Martinez. And we were, keeping on the Mariners tip, we were talking about some inserts. There's one that I found in particular that I said, this really looks like it should be more expensive or more valuable or more rare. And that got us in a rabbit hole type of conversation. So that was the first instigator into making this video. The second was just today, actually, and tip of the cap to Matt from the Essential Credentials. He had Alan on his channel. He went live last night. I watched the archive replay today, and it was just basically talking. I mean, they really didn't have any set agendas, but one of the things they talked about, and I appreciate so much, is appreciating your cards for what they look like, regardless of the scarcity or value or hype that surrounds them. And I think Matt said something particular, like in his room he's going to have this one card which does happen to be rare and valuable, but not to belabor the point, it's how it looks and it's the centerpiece of what he wants to showcase. And that and the conversation with Ryan made me realize I'm going to look at my cards without the blinders on. I'm going to look at the cards through a person who appreciates the aesthetic and appeal of the appearance of the card. Ignore the serial number on the back. Ignore the hype. Ignore the prices on eBay. Ignore the price that you probably paid to get some of these cards. And look at them through the eyes of maybe a novice, somebody new to the hobby, and appreciate for what they truly look like. So what I've done is I've grabbed 15 of my Edgar Martinez 90's inserts parallel cards. Just 15. I went through all of them earlier today and used this lack of blinders to look at them with a fresh perspective. And I'm going to show these to you today. And what I'm not going to do is say if they're serial numbered, how rare they are, what the price may be, the value, the hype, any of that. It's just basically going to be like, this is what it looks like, and I love it. I'll give you the name of the card so you can look it up on your own. Some of these cards are valuable. Some of these cards are rare. Some of these cards are serial numbered quite low. But that didn't play into the reason of why I'm going to be showing them to you. This may be something I do again in the future, just looking through my eyes. I don't know what I'm going to name this video. I just hit record. It could be like through my eyes or the world in my eyes, to use the title of a Depeche Mode song. I love my Depeche Mode. So I'm going to show you in no particular order 15 cards that really I find beautiful and love how they look. And let's see if you agree or disagree, but that's the beauty of the hobby. So first off, number one, and just FYI, I went to the eye doctor today, and my regular glasses are in the shop, really. Getting new lenses. I have now graduated to no line bifocals to progressive, so yay for almost, getting close to being 50. I get progressive no line bifocals, so these are my backup pair, so not quite as strong, so I'm gonna have to use this bad boy to read some of the fine print and to get the names right for you for these cards. So first off, a 1998 Donruss. There's going to be a test after the name of this card. This is the Fractal Matrix Z-Access die cut. You get all that? And I'm going to, hopefully the light's going to work with me. This is the die cut. It's kind of got that, I don't know, you 90s guys out there are a lot more savvy than I am. I wouldn't really call it defects. I think it was a Pinnacle thing. It just kind of has those circles. Get a little closer. Doesn't really have a refractor shine. This has that nice finish to it with the die cut. Very pretty card. So there's that one. Next we have, make sure I get the year right on this one. I think this is the 99, yes, the 99 Pacific Revolution Shadow Series. Always love this card. So when I decided to do this video, this is one of the first ones that I grabbed. I also love the color, how it matches the uniform, and I've always loved the Mariners vest with the blue t-shirt underneath. So there's the Revolution Pacific. Gorgeous. Next up, we have the, give me a second here, 97. I gotta get the years right for you guys. 97 Pinnacle Certified Mirror Blue. I have the red and the gold, but I love the blue because it goes with the uniform. I know many of you out there would agree with me. When it matches the uni, a lot of times that supersedes rarity, price, and value. Let's let that bedazzle. Fantastic. All right, so the fourth one, again, these are in no particular order. This is a 98 Bowman's Best Refractor. Just love the aesthetic of this card with the baseball stitches in the back. Just really is a pretty card. Super sweet. Love it. All right. Many of you are going to recognize this one. I think I've shown this before on a video in the past. This is Donruss Crusades. And again, I need to make sure I get the date, the year right. 97. This is the purple. There is a green, and then there is a red. This just happens to be the only one of the three I have. But this is top 5 for a lot of people when it comes to 90s inserts. Whether it be the purple, the green, or the red. Just, right? We could just spend hours just doing this. I think most of us would be okay with that. Fantastic. Next we have 97 Bowman Chrome. This is the International Refractor. Now first, or some of you may be wondering, why is there an American flag and not a Puerto Rican flag for Edgar Martinez? Well, he was technically born in New York, New York, to Puerto Rican parents, and they quickly moved back to Puerto Rico after he was born. So, but this is accurate. It's got the old stars and stripes behind him. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with this card either. Love cards with big old flags in the back, regardless of the country. Just a fantastic looking card. So similar to the 99 I showed earlier, this is the 98, Pacific Revolution. And this one is not the Shadow series. This has there's an embossing in the middle of the 23rd National in Chicago. I don't know if you can pick it up right in the middle. Kind of on his thigh right there, you can kind of see some embossing of a stamp. It has nothing to do with the reason why I'm showing you this card. It's everything going on with it. Love these things. Beautiful. Next we have work with me. 98. Okay, I was right. 98 totally certified mirror gold platinum. This is a biggie. If I was putting these strictly on value, scarcity, low number, price, this would be one of them for most people if they have their player in the set. But this is all about how it looks and how it pops and how it makes you feel, and none of those other factors. Beautiful. Gonna keep with a gold theme here. 99 Flair Brilliance Gold. This is not the 24K. This is the one down from it. This is the gold. Beautiful. Just got that reflective shine. Just a clean, clean card. And again, great uniform. Love the font of the name. Everything about it. All right. Got 6 left here. This is the 1998 Row 3 Legacy Showcase, the Flair Showcase. There are a lot of different rows and variations of this. And this one just, for whatever reason, always liked this one the most. That's what's cool about it, man. I know there are ones that are rare, more valuable, lower serial numbered. But this is the one that moves me the most. Beautiful. Next we have from 1999 Flair. This is the Platinum Medallion. Yep. Another favorite of mine is the black and white, silver in the back, and then the color, just it pops. Always love the Flair Ultra with the, whether it's the platinum or the gold medallion, just the font, the name. Just a great card. Fantastic. Pensive Edgar waiting on deck. All right. Got 4 left here. And this is from 1998 Flair. This is the Row 0 Flair Showcase. This has that, I guess, I don't know, Topps calls it Mojo. I don't know what it was called back then. I've always been a fan of this aesthetic, the Mojo Refractor vibe. This has always been a favorite of mine. Just another gorgeous card from Flair. Their showcase cards are just beautiful, beautiful cards. All right. 3 left, and I'm purposely leaving the last one because it's one of the ones that stemmed this whole process of thinking in the video that you're hopefully enjoying. So this is from 1997 Pinnacle. This is totally certified platinum blue. Look at that. This is just fun to just move back and forth, and it has like those circular swirls that just almost hypnotize you. And again, it's the blue on blue that will do it. I mean, this one really looks fantastic with that jersey. Literally one of my favorite cards that I own of any collection of any player. Just amazing. Love it. Not the most valuable, not the most rare, but I love it. This one should be no surprise to you, as it's one of the cards that I've shown before on one of my appreciation videos. But you knew I had to show this one. The 99 Skybox Star Rubies. This is just a hypnotic piece of art. Every way you move it, there's a different light capture, a different pattern. I wonder if you could get hypnotized by something like this. Maybe that's for another video, maybe a little ASMR. Anyways, this is one of the top 90s inserts, as many of you are aware, and you can see why. This is here just because it is a gorgeous card, and one that I am immensely blessed to have in the collection. All right, and this card is probably, actually I know it is the least valuable card that I'm showing you today. As far as cost, you could go on to eBay right now and probably get this card for $5. And showing it to you, it looks like it should be as much as all the other cards that I've shown you, if not more. And this is the card that really got me thinking along the lines of this, plus the conversations and with Ryan and the video from Matt. This is from 1996. This is a Topps insert. This is the Sweet Strokes insert. Let's look at the shine on this thing. I don't usually put a $5 card in a one touch, but I feel like this one belongs. And I'm just always amazed at the beauty of this card and how it just captures the light and the great shine. And this is not an expensive card. Don't quote me on how many are in this set, this subset. This is number 9. Usually they're going to do like 12, 18, maybe 24. I know I have a Griffey. So pick yourself up one of these, man. They're just fantastic. And this is proof positive that you don't have to spend a lot of money, especially for 90s inserts. Beautiful and rare and often expensive as they are. You can find something like this that look the part, but don't break the bank. So I invite you to take off the blinders and look at your cards through a different set of lenses, a different perspective. Look at them on how they look, how they make you feel, regardless of how much you spend on them, how rare they are, or the hype that surrounds them. Enjoy them for what they are and for the joy that they bring to you. It's a good thing. I love this hobby. All right, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you've made it this far, you're good people. All right, you take care. Have a good one.